What storyline is the WWE completely in the dark about? They don't know what they're doing. The WWE's new backstage attitude towards AEW's Wednesday Night War. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to settle the score with this one because I'm the brash and the brazen. If you want to donate, you can take this time by clicking the link in the description or in the comment section of the video to my GoFundMe. Remember to share my videos all over Facebook and Twitter. Huge news on TV-14 returning, but not to WWE. AEW going for edgier television show with a TV-14 rating as seen on Ringside News, various other dirt sheets, websites, and newsletters. We're going to jump right into the news. Remember, the biggest things you can do is share, subscribe, smash the bell, and turn on all notifications in your email and notification settings right here on YouTube.com. All Elite Wrestling's television show hasn't even debuted on TNT yet, but you can already set your dials and start recording this show on your DVR that far out, all right? Because you can start recording that far out if you really want to. I mean, I know there's some diehard AEW fans out there, but let's not talk about your DVRs just yet. Although Tony Khan said that AEW's television show would have an actual name to not confuse branding, we still don't have that information yet. It would have an actual name to not confuse. The information's not yet known. We do have a better idea, though, that AEW will be reaching out for a more risque product. The Wrestling Observer reports that AEW will be edgier with a TV-14 rating. It was said that both AEW and TNT has agreed to the TV-14 rating during negotiations. They will be permitted to go a little further, but the company doesn't have free reins to go all out with the violence. TNT has given them specific bylaws regarding what lines they can't cross, but both sides have agreed to do a more edgy and risque product than WWE. Now, WWE might be operating the doors, and the WWE could also be opening the doors for themselves to be a little bit edgier product with Paul Heyman in control of Raw. But it's a very slow progression. This is especially true when considering WWE's family-friendly product and all of the advertisers and other obstacles it takes to make any change in WWE. One thing we know is that AEW is going to be presenting a real alternative to WWE. Let's see how far they take off on TNT. But ladies and gentlemen, you know, I remember at one time when TNA was TV-14. I remember when they went head-to-head with Monday Night Raw, and they didn't score. They didn't do so well. They didn't do so good. But ladies and gentlemen, let's see about the WWE's feeling the new backstage attitude towards AEW in the Wednesday Night War. AEW doesn't appear to be losing any steam as they continue toward the October 2nd TNT debut. WWE is carrying on as planned as well. The real question is what measures WWE will take to derail the Elite. Brad Shepard reports that WWE is going to wait and see what AEW is going to do, and it is reported that All Elite Wrestling gets more exposure. They are showing that a niche audience is their primary target. This might not worry WWE too much in the end. A source in WWE on the current feeling at HQ about AEW. The more AEW gets exposure, the less worrying about it. This is starting to feel like a small, albeit loud, niche audience versus the broad, general audience we have. AEW might not reportedly worry WWE too much, but they have obviously received plenty of attention after all. And after all, WWE wouldn't have changed NXT to a weekly live show on the USA Network directly opposing AEW if they didn't immediately recognize them as some sort of a threat to their operation. And again, ladies and gentlemen, it's just going to take, time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen the week after. It's going to take time to adjust and enhance. They're not going to beat the WWE in a month or in 2 weeks or in 3 weeks. It could take several months. It could take a year for AEW to get in gear to beat the WWE in the ratings war. But if the WWE keeps going through the motions and they keep being mediocre and they keep doing their thing, then, that's where, trouble spells for the WWE. But we are not done with the rumors and the news in the WWE, ladies and gentlemen, because, and remember just to take this time to donate, share, and subscribe, and smash that bell, and turn on all notifications, because I work around the clock, and I don't stop. I will upload multiple times a day, every single day. Ronda Rousey has a WWE roster change. She's now been moved to the alumni. We don't know what's going to happen there. We don't know what her future brings. We don't know what's going to go on there. The AEW All-Out pay-per-view buys were down from Double or Nothing. So even though there's a lot of confidence and even though there's a lot of momentum behind AEW, there is a little confidence being lost here because the AEW All-Out pay-per-view buys were down. Okay, so that was a little bit different. Here's a little bit different news here. WWE announcer appeared on an edition of Dr. Phil to discuss a best friend who has bad luck with women. And that's just a little bit of a different story there. Backstage update on Casey possibly leaving WWE soon. We heard about that. AEW World's Heavyweight title match announced for Full Gear. Chris Jericho will go one-on-one with Cody Rhodes. We already know that Jon Moxley will go one-on-one with Kenny Omega at the next AEW pay-per-view offering. I just want to let everyone know that I also go live with rumors, news, and headlines in WWE. Not only do I do videos in this kind of way, but I also go live, absolutely live, with WWE rumors, news, and headlines. WWE has signed a former Lucha Underground star. There is a major WWE creative shakeup coming after a botched storyline because, again, the WWE, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they want the next step to be with this whole Roman Reigns storyline. Originally, it was supposed to be Daniel Bryan. Now it's Eric Rowan. Now WWE wants Eric Rowan to let Bray Wyatt say, let me in. I want you back. I want you to come to me. So viewers and subscribers, as you can see, there's a lot of things going on right now on the WWE side. There's a lot of things going down in AEW. Impact announces Pro Wrestling Noah star coming to Bound for Glory. And ladies and gentlemen, again, that is just not all. We are just getting started with rumors, news, and headlines here in WWE. Again, we already know about the major changes because it was changes to the creative team for not only Raw but SmackDown Live as well. And I like to get in the news as I'm doing these things. The Miz. Remember when The Miz was using Ric Flair's figure 4 leg lock? Now you got Kevin Owens using the stunner. Now you got Bray Wyatt using the mandible claw. I mean, all these things are going down, and some might say it's just to pay respect to those legends. Oh, well, listen to this one, ladies and gentlemen. This is how great the WWE creative team is. This is how, special and unique and diverse and how exciting and how fascinating it is. A WWE writer, a new WWE writer, he fell asleep on his first day at work. He fell asleep on his first day at work. Can you believe that, viewers and subscribers? A WWE writer falls asleep on his first day at work. You know what's going to happen there. Have no despair. The Brash's Brazens here. Remember to refresh my channel morning, noon, and night, and even in between, because I'm the everyday delight, and I'm the face that books this place. More to come in rumors, news, and headlines in WWE. Share and subscribe. This is the place to be.